Lydia Riley coming out to you with a hot tip topic today. We're going to be talking about Alma leads. I've got with me Petra Pinkham, and she's no stranger to you all. She is a gold leader with Avon in our Climb and Diamonds team, soon to make it to bronze executive leader. That's her next goal. And we're just going to be talking a little bit today about Alma leads. So Petra, first of all, tell us what are Alma leads? Let's talk about that.
Well, when you first become a leader, you go through your promoter for one person in your team. You go through star promoter for two persons. Once you have 3 people in your team, you can advance to bronze ambassador. At that point, Avon sees that you're serious about becoming a leader, and they'll let you sign up for Alma. Now, Alma is a lead management program that Avon has designed that is actually on your Avon account. Once you get into leadership, you'll be able to click on that leadership tab and you will see Alma down there. I always tell people, whenever it gives you a tour, learn more about it, do that. It's great information to get started. Now, there's 2 different type of Alma leads you can get.
Okay.
One is a standard lead. Once you are eligible to get Alma leads, then you can get standard leads. Avon just sends them to you automatically. They don't cost you anything. Now, those are usually leads that somebody may have gone somewhere and said, I want to work from home. And so those are leads that, we're not 100% sure that it's Avon they were looking for, but they're elite. It's like somebody you didn't have to work for to get. It's somebody that gets given to you by Alma, which is an awesome deal. And then, of course, there is the premium lead. Now, the premium lead, we pay $10 for each of them. And you can decide on how many of those you would like to get, or if at all, if you want to get them. Now, I love our premium leads. That is somebody that's actually gone onto Avon to find out more about being an Avon representative or starting your own account.
Wonderful. So we've got standard Alma leads, we've got premium Alma leads, and Petra has had a lot of success with converting, especially the premium leads, into active representatives. And I love her approach, and I thought it would be beneficial for all of us to just hear what she's doing. It's been, like I said, very successful. And then also set that expectation, because I also, as a leader, I delegate a lot of my premium leads. So, when I delegate leads into my team, I expect a certain standard of operation to convert that lead. So that, because like Petra said, we're paying $10 for each lead, premium lead that comes to us. Obviously, if at all possible, we want that lead converted into a representative. So Petra, once you receive a premium lead, can you just walk us through what that looks like, what your practices are?
Well, when I started out with Alma leads, of course, I did things much different because I wasn't delegating at that time yet to my team. I was just trying to grow my team. So when I started out, every Alma lead, you have to consider it like something that you're cooking. Okay, you have preparation, so you prepare yourself, you get that Alma lead. Okay, so now you're cooking. Okay, so what do you want to do? Well, you want to start right away. You don't want to wait, and let the stuff cook without supervision. So you want to get right on it and make that phone call. As soon, you will set up your Alma so that you get little text messages on your phone when you get a lead. When you get a lead, if you're in a position to do so, drop everything, get on that phone, call that lead. There is a science behind this, and what the science basically says is the sooner you contact that lead, the more possibilities you have to convert that lead. So the time is of importance here. So you contact that lead by phone. And if you just could leave a message, you might want to follow up with a text message. A lot of people nowadays respond better to text messages than phone calls, simply because we're getting so many nuisance calls, advertisements and stuff like that. So you want to make sure you get that text and that phone call in right away. You can do the email later on during that day, but you should do all three the first day you get that lead. That's how I used to operate. And then contact them again within 24 hours, check their level of interest. But don't get rid of them. Okay, and I never close a lead out until they tell me no. Okay, so always work your lead until they tell you no. So what do you do with the standard leads? Standard leads usually expire. So you have an option to put a next date of contact in, and I believe you can push that out 2 or 3 weeks at least. So you can keep them on your Alma account. Okay, and so that's what I did to begin with. And I had really good success. A lot of people will sign themselves up the first time you contact them. It really do, especially the premier leads. Now, as I was going on in leadership and having leaders under me, I have decided that I wanted to help them develop. I needed them to come up to grow bigger. So when somebody gets into my Alma as a new premier lead, I will text them and email them. And if they don't respond within 24 hours, I delegate that lead to somebody in my downline because I want them to be able to grow. So if they work that lead within 24 hours, they'll be able to get that lead converted. It's a matter of getting right on it and not letting them sit there.
Okay, so when you delegate a lead to your leaders, and you've got some amazing leaders that do a great job.
I have great leaders.
So what is the expectation? Pretty much text or call right away?
Yeah, I would like for them to call right away. The first opportunity they have. Now, you got to be realistic. Some of my downline leaders work full time.
Right.
They may not have, it may be before lunch break, then do it on your lunch break.
So they've already received that first initial text or call from you.
Right.
When the lead was hot, what we call a hot lead. And then Petra delegates. So then she lets her team have the opportunity of, within the next 24 hours, following up, trying to engage them.
And the phone call is the important part, like I said, because I will text them and email them if they don't sign up immediately. I do not do the phone call simply because I want that phone call to come from the person that is going to sign them up.
Okay.
So I let my downline do that phone call, that personal connection. I think personal connection is how we all got here, where we are today. Right. And that's very important.
Okay, and then one final piece. Petra had talked about never closing a lead. Now, me personally, my Alma leads can pile up, which I do a lot of delegating of my leads. In fact, almost all of my leads I delegate. However, that being said, when a lead needs to be closed, maybe they haven't responded and you've tried to reach out to them 3 or 4 times. A very successful tip is to make sure that you put their email address into your web office so that they'll get those regular emails from your Avon.com, your personal Avon online store. And we've also even mailed out postcards to those to those leads, so that we know that we've exhausted every possible method of contact.
If you put all of the information into your web office, you can actually create a subgroup, and you can call it leads. And that way, whenever you're wanting to contact them again, maybe 6 months down the road, you can just pull up that group, and you can have all that in a file, Excel file, and just print it out, and you can contact all these people. So Wonderful. It's awesome. You have their addresses, you have their phone numbers, you have their email. So if you close them out, then at least keep a record by putting them into your web office.
Very good. And one final thing, and then we'll let everybody go. Do you happen to have the text message that you send to your Alma?
Sure, I do. I can read it to you.
Sure. And I actually use this very text message. I depend on my team a lot for their geniuses, just to let you know. So I love this text message that Petra uses. So if you want to copy a similar idea to put Just put it in your notes section of your phone. You'll have it there. Then you can just copy and paste. Every time it's time to contact a lead, you don't have to sit there and type out everything, all over again.
Right.
So go ahead and share.
I keep it in my notes section on my iPhone, and I keep it under first contact, and it says hi, and then you put the name in. This is Petra with Avon. Let's get you started today. I can't wait to see where this amazing opportunity takes you. Whatever your why is, extra money in your pocket, a personal shopping discount, or a full-time business, Avon is the right choice for you. Your kit has everything you need to get started, including your very own free online store website. Follow this link and join now and watch Avon enrich your life. Then I'm putting in my Pinkham avonrepresentative.com/opportunity. And then I say check your email for additional information, including a Kickstart program flyer. With every email that I send out, I attach the Kickstart program flyer. With our current Avon incentives, you can earn an extra $7,500 in your first 6 months.
Pretty impressive. Now, if I were getting that text message, that would grab my attention. That really would. And it's got the link right there. All they have to do is click, and it immediately takes them to Petra's start site, where they just fill out their information in less than 5 minutes, choose the kit they want for at least $25, or they can choose the $50 or $100 kit, and they're ready to go. And you just converted a new premium Alma lead.
Yep. There's something important that a lot of people forget. Alma is actually monitored by Avon. They actually look at our accounts when they're sending us Alma leads and see what we do with them. So they do look at your Alma, and they do see how much time elapsed between the time when they assigned you the lead and when you contacted it, and how you contacted it, and how often you contacted it. So you want to be sort of mindful of that. There is somebody looking over your shoulder. It is your business, and you're free to do whatever you want to, but you got to remember that they oftentimes assign people according to how well they work the leads. So you might get more leads by just being very proactive and just making sure you always document everything under your Alma. It gives you the option. You click on email or other or phone, and you put in there what you did.
Great tip. Thank you, Petra. Well, hopefully this will help. We are the Climb and Diamonds team. We love working with our people. If you're interested in starting your team and getting to that first level, Bronze Ambassador, just let us know. And then, you may even be eligible for us to start delegating some leads to you. We'll hope to hear from you soon. Thanks again, Petra. Bye-bye.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.